What's goody, fam?
You're now listening to the sounds of
This Drinks on Me podcast, baby.
What's goody, fam? It's your favorite Cuzzo D.
And your boy DJ G.
And you are now vibing with
This Drinks on Me podcast, baby.
Pull up, niggas.
Pull it up.
Great.
Yes.
A great fucking night.
Yes.
We have a very special guest.
Oh, very special.
Her daddy introduce her.
Yes, man. Look, so this is one of the most influential women in my life. You know, I couldn't really say enough about this lady, but I'm gonna introduce the most beautiful, intelligent, talented Destiny Monae Gordwin.
Hey, clap it up for her.
No way, I thought my daughter was in here, so I was gonna have her clap for me too. But
yo, what's up, baby?
nothing, just chilling.
Just chilling. Welcome. We're glad to have you on here to tonight's topic as well, man. This is gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be interesting.
Very
fucking interesting. So, what we talking about tonight, bro?
So, I thought that tonight we would talk about, shacking up.
Yes. All 10 toes down, motherfucker. Yes.
What you say, man? Look, hey, I'm so tired of hearing about this shit, man. First of all, I got to say straight out, I don't believe the shit. But you know what I'm saying?
Wait, nigga. You gotta clarify because it'd be some motherfucker that don't understand. Are you saying you don't believe in shacking up, or you don't believe in the concept of shacking up? You think
I don't believe in the motherfucking concept of that bullshit that they be trying to throw out here about if you shack up, you know what I'm saying? You're sinning, sin.
Okay.
Well, I guess technically it might lead you to sin. I mean, it do lead you to sin.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh. Well, I think that'll happen whether you.
Oh, this is gonna be a great ass episode. Let's go.
I'm just saying, that don't lead to the sin, really. In all honesty, it's already in my mind, prior.
Yeah, we know. You see how many of us you get.
Right.
See how many of us you get.
Look,
the other one ain't here. The other one ain't here to verify. It's just me tonight.
All right. All I'm saying is that ain't got to be what leads you in. It's already led, if you ask me. But hey man, look, a lot of people be on this shit about this whole, you ain't supposed to, live with a person until you get married. And a lot of people probably be mad at me on this concept, especially since I got my daughter on here and feel like, oh man, that's so disrespectful to my daughter. I don't give a fuck about what you motherfuckers think. Okay. I would rather you get to know who the hell you with. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, you don't know who the fuck you with. Motherfucker be catfishing the shit out your ass. Be a whole nother total different person nowadays. We got too many motherfuckers that's plastic nowadays, baby.
I was thinking about that the other day. I think I told Corey that. I was like, this girl had posted a picture on social media, but she had took off all of her makeup. And I'm like, what would you do if the first time you seen how your woman really looked was then? Like the whole time it just been a makeup. Then y'all start living together and she done took off her makeup for the first time. She looked completely different. You're like, who is you? What is you doing?
Where'd you come from?
Right. Like when you be mad, that is mad about. They be straight catfishing.
Yes.
There's no such thing as being ugly no more. You only broke. There's no such thing as being ugly.
I know, man. Look, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I got to see who the fuck I'm with. You know what I mean? As long as I got eyes and I can see. Okay. Then the motherfucker need to see. I can't. No, I don't want to guesstimate who the hell you are.
Look, Dad, you're going to be feeling on their hand like Ray Charles, even if you can't see. Let me see. Put your hand out.
Hell, but look, I guess Ray Charles was sinning too, wasn't he? Because hell, that was his first thought after he felt on you, like, yeah.
He was with some sin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, your name. Yeah.
Now, where you learn that trick at?
I know, right?
That wasn't one that his mama showed him. She showed him how to do that now.
Exactly. What else did you feel on, Ray? That's all I'm saying, man. Like, man, hell no. Yo, I think we lost D.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. I thought maybe he cut it off for a second.
I can't even hear the nigga. Nigga, you disappeared?
Yes, motherfucker. I disappeared, but I'm still here. So, camera.
Okay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
We back in this motherfucker. We had some technical difficulties on my goddamn end. My damn camera died. It was being a real big hoe. But guess what? You can't keep a real pimp down, baby.
Yes, sir.
You gotta have 3 of them. I just went and got the backup. You feel me? So this is my gutter, but we back in this thing. So backing up. I know what I want to do.
I gotta do my shout out. Okay.
Oh, do your shout out then.
Okay, so I gotta shout out somebody special because she couldn't be here tonight because she got stuff she gotta do. So I want to shout out to my sister. We supposed to be doing this episode together. We'll bring it back around and we'll be able to do
Shout out to Disney.
My other baby. My other baby.
You know, he can say that 4 more times. Anyway. And that is the product of shacking up. No, I'm playing. So, for those who don't know what shacking up is, older guy, explain the definition of shacking up as the old church folks would say it is.
Well, the old church folks say that you shouldn't be sexually sinning, you know what I'm saying, with these fornicators out here. You hear me? So you shouldn't be living together, you know, unmarried, you know, even though nowadays, I mean, you don't give a fuck whether you're married or not, you know. I mean, shit, these motherfuckers get married one day and then 2 days later they divorced, you know, so shit, hell. I don't think shacking really plays a part in this.
That almost in a way is basically shacking up. That's like a one night stand. The way
I'm trying to tell you.
So that's like a sleepover. So that's not shacking up. It's like a sleepover. Right?
That turnaround is quick.
Exactly. That is a sleepover.
That's a sleepover. Bitch, bring your sleeping bag. Hey, you gotta go. That's
Okay, so I pulled it up on Urban Dictionary. So it says shacking up means regularly hitting the sheets with someone you are not dating or casually moving in with someone you regularly hit the sheets with. Living in sin.
Wait, that's Urban Dictionary? Who the fuck wrote that? Well, that was Miss Parker who wrote that shit.
Urban Dictionary.
Was the mother of the
their example. Their example of this say Donna spends all her time over at Jim's house. They have been shacking up together ever since they hooked up on Fat Tuesday.
Did you say Diamond?
Donna.
I thought you said Diamond. I was went straight to Players Club. I was like,
no, Diamond sound like them
popping that thing on the stage. Hey, shack it up. Ebony was shacking up with her nigga. Get out the bathroom. You my cousin.
Yeah, man. But look, I don't believe in that shit. Okay, I don't. I've never seen that biblically per se. You know, now it does talk about, you know, like sexual sinning and adultery and shit like that. But it ain't never said nothing about, you know, living with a person. I mean, they take shit way too far, man. You know, and I was thinking about something. So if that's so true, okay, then why in the fuck didn't that shit, you know, I mean, that shit didn't play out in slavery.
Well, all you had was a shack. That wasn't the thing yet. All you had was a shack, right?
I feel what I'm saying. Living in shack, so that was actually a proper term back then.
So that means everybody was motherfucking, you know, like what? Bruh. Going against God, nigga? Because we all living together in this bitch?
Bruh, back then, shack was a really good part of, that was a big part of words back then. You was shacking up, shackle. I mean, that shit with look, that's one of those the rules only apply to situation with them, because you tell that to a good old white Christian, look here, they be shacking up. I know, right? What about slavery? That's different. That's the Django moment right there.
That's that Django moment.
You want me to treat him like you, Big Daddy? I didn't say that.
All right. What's the boy name down there?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. You treat him like Jimmy.
But nah, man. Back in slavery, man, them rules didn't apply. We wasn't even human back then, motherfucker. We was a man in there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. So how in the fuck does that apply, right? To me, it sounds like some more oppressive shit. Just like we was talking about, the church and chewing gum and you can't wear this and, you got that hat on your head that need to come off and, all this bullshit, man. We didn't apply so much dumb shit to it. It's like, come on, man, cut that shit out. Cut it out, man.
Here's my question.
I could see how people could say that, shacking up could, like you said, but it could happen without that anyway.
Yeah.
How it could living together could make that more possible if that wasn't a thing before then, like if y'all wasn't like that. I can see what they mean, but at the same time, just because you live together, you don't know what people be doing.
What I mean, okay, look, that's one thing.
Like fucking? Oh, that shit can happen in the car.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. It can happen in an alley. You feel what I'm saying? It can happen
wherever I want it to fucking happen.
All I'm saying is,
if it's quiet enough.
Right. Exactly. Okay, look, man. Okay, Monae, my baby girl. Oh, my thing. Okay, this shit is. First of all, motherfuckers don't want to live with motherfuckers like that. Okay. If I could just lay you out, we ain't talking about no living, nigga. That's something that's happening way before you start talking about I'm gonna move in with a motherfucker. Okay,
unless
way before.
Come up on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Unless you trying to come up or you like one of these ass niggas that just want to be on the couch, right?
Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful. Like you gotta watch it because if it's text time, then you know
that pipe.
If it's
time, your wife,
and you know something, like you gotta be careful because they be moving shady.
Yeah.
Hi, Davis. I'm about to lay this pipe. You gonna be my wife. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb, nigga.
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
You heard? Nigga gotta get a look at. Oh, nigga need a place to stay. Look, I just see a lot of niggas need a place to stay and fall in love real quick. I'm talking about in an hour. Bitch, you got a couch? Bitch, I love you.
Exactly. You paying rent. What? Oh, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, a lot of motherfuckers, man, look, I ain't trying to live with you type deal. And a lot of we want to talk for real. A lot of niggas damn sure don't be on there unless they got a hidden plot. I ain't trying to live with you. I got all these bitches over here, man. I ain't,
No, that depends though.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a two-sided of a coin because you do got the niggas like that, and most niggas go through both sides of that coin too in life. But it's like on one hand, you have it where you just using that shit to your advantage, but then on the other end, when you do meet somebody you want to be with, you want to live with the motherfuckers to make sure you can stand their ass.
Right. Now,
that's one thing that I tell everybody, nigga, you talking about married motherfucker, you better live with them first.
I'm trying to tell you.
You on there, nigga, you there.
Right.
If they got goddamn habits you don't like, you fuck. Because now you got to deal with them. Or y'all gonna be arguing over them.
The Bible ain't never said I got to guess that shit about you. You hear me? That one day you going to surprise me. You know what I'm saying?
Surprise.
When we move in, right? Nigga, you don't brush your teeth. What? Oh, damn.
I don't believe in deodorant. I use oils.
What?
They should have known that way before that moment.
That's what I'm saying. Most of this shit you gonna know way before you start living in. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Nah, I ain't feeling it, man.
Most of us would know that nigga, but back at the Gap, this shit was solidified. You wasn't shacking up. So imagine that life.
Right.
You know when motherfucking realize this nigga got shit stains in his drawers.
Hell yeah,
we expect you to wash them bitches.
Right.
If you living like that, you can't even wash them. You need to just throw them away. Just throw them away. That ain't right.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But I do think, like, back to what you said, Dad, I do think you make a good point because, like you said, they already know way before living together if they really want to be with you like that.
Right.
You know, so that I think that's what the women got to understand more.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna put no age on it because it's some older women that act just as worse as some younger women. But I'm gonna just say with that mindset in general, like a man don't need to live with you to really like know if he want to be with you. Like he already know that.
No.
So make sure you verify his intentions before you just be letting him come in and live with you and your 4 kids and stuff like that. Now you're complaining because he don't want to work and you got to pay all the bills and stuff like that. That don't make sense.
And see,
well, that's the lady who need to actually the man ain't got to verify shit. Yeah, that's damn sure the woman who got to pay attention to the nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that nigga, yeah, he'll show you. But then again, it just depends. Because the nigga can hide it till you get up in there. You be like, oh, what the fuck did I get into? Look at this.
I want to know who really thought up this shit. Because, okay, even a nigga that, let's say you got a nigga who do move in, his mindset still might be, I'm a motherfucking guest. I'm just staying over. You know what I'm saying? He ain't letting you know that shit, but that's how he really feel. You know what I'm saying?
They be in a man plot as soon as
in your mind, nigga. Just because I ain't telling you don't mean, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm
that
here.
First bill hit.
You know, it's a song. What's the song called? Your mind is here with me, but your body's on the other side of town. You know, that shit happens all the time. You know, it don't mean, nigga, look, I'm really living with you, okay? It's a benefit thing, okay? we benefiting right now from this.
You got food stamps? I
yeah.
I need.
Right. That's it, you know?
You got that.
And hell, like Destiny said, yo, you got to stop treating these niggas like they your child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, nigga, you ain't shacking up. You babysitting.
That's what I was going to say. That's the problem. They want to baby them, but then they complain about them being baby.
Right.
Like, his mama baby him. You come behind her, you babying them.
Yeah, nigga,
that don't make sense.
Right. That whole shacking up, call it what it really is. Okay. Nigga, you babysitting. Okay. A grown ass man. You ain't shacking up. Okay. You want a baby. All right. Cause you saying, oh, and then when the shit don't go your way, then he not a baby no more.
Yeah. Then he's supposed to be a real man.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That situation, but that's different. That's kind of different. That's a no good nigga.
Most definitely.
Who just living together and not married.
Right. But then it don't even have to be a no good nigga. It could just be a nigga that's not mature, and you know he not mature, but you just want something there. You want a body.
But see, that's why you do shack up.
Right. So you can see if you got you a real nigga.
You shack up.
You know what I'm saying?
So you can expose those things before you take that next step.
Hell yeah. I'm not going to tell none of my kids, none of them. Look, I'm going to tell them, you better live with this motherfucker and see what's going on.
That's why shacking up should be in the motherfucking top 10 of things to do before I get married. Goddamn, that should be number 1 on the goddamn list.
They gonna have to coin the term though. It's not gonna be able to be called that no more because it already is attached to such a bad outlook.
What shit? Sheet hitting. You should sheet hitting. That wasn't in the Urban Dictionary hitting the sheets. Motherfucking sheet hitting. You should better sheet.
That's what they said. They said living in sin. But that's what it say. Underneath there it say purely living in sin.
Well, fuck it then. Y'all better sin live before y'all motherfucking live together. Sin live.
Shit, something.
I'm just being honest with you, because that's the only way you really gonna know. Fuck all this. I don't give a fuck if the nigga's a baby, if the girl is spoiled and all that shit. You won't fully know that until you got no choice but to deal with it. Exactly. You got your own shit that you can go back to. It's a whole lot easier to be like, you know what, man, I'm out.
All I'm saying,
fan, you be like, man, I'm gone. I'm going back to my shit. You tripping? But when
biblically,
I'm going. Fuck, I got to stay with this bitch. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm going to the living room. I ain't got time for this shit.
I came here for the couch. Shit, I'm going where the couch is.
I'm used to the couch, bitch. I'm going to go to the couch right now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. You can't go nowhere. You can't. Where you gonna go?
You got these niggas looking for mamas. Hey, look, baby, they ain't looking for a wife. Okay, they looking for a mother. I want a mother figure. You know what I'm
saying? Baby.
Yeah.
But that's a different conversation. Though. That's just baby niggas.
I never could move in with no woman.
Jacking up is a two-way street, and I think it's very necessary for exposing things like that. Because it's all good, like I said, when you can take your ass home.
Right.
But when y'all share that home, and you have no choice but to face these things that you might not have seen fully at first because you didn't have to deal with it full throttle. You didn't have to deal with a motherfucker who junkie if you need. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
deal with a dirty motherfucker, as in they don't pick up shit when you do. You ain't have to deal with a nigga who, I guess, cook all the time. Can't cook. You ain't have to deal with a motherfucker who can't cook. When you can just go home and cook your shit. But now you come home and you got to depend on this motherfucker to cook, and they make your ass oodle and noodles or pork and beans and franks and shit. Shit that don't even go together, like macaroni and chips or some shit. Like, bitch, what is this? What the fuck is this? You have to deal with these things.
Not the macaroni and chips.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, bro.
you're forced to deal with. You forced to deal with the real person when you have to stay with them. It's still in that fantasy world when your ass can go somewhere else, and it's okay to go there.
Key thing you just said, bro. Fantasy. That is a key motherfucking word. I'm glad you said that. Okay. Because I was just thinking in my mind, if God don't want nobody fake coming into heaven, then why in the fuck I want somebody fake coming into my home? You know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit. You know, if he don't want nothing that's not real, I don't want nothing. It's hard enough. And speaking from a nigga who done been married 3 times in this bitch, okay? Okay, it's hard enough to just hold down a marriage, okay? Period. Yet alone, you in there with a nigga that, hey, they fake and, like you say, they a fantasy figure.
They Jezebels.
Man, damn that. I need to know. And if you smart as you age through this shit, you come to find out that shit they talking about, that old church shit, nigga, that's churchy shit, you know? I need to know what's real, you know? And you hit it dead on the head, D. That fantasy shit, no, you can have that fantasy. Say that shit for Adam and Eve and what the fuck are the rest of them?
Just look at it.
Porn channels, you know?
Certain shit that you would not know until you actually live for an extensive amount of time with someone. Like how they were raised. Y'all morals can be completely different and how you view things, and that shit don't come out till a situation pop up then. And you like, well, what the fuck? You really feel that way? Man, like, oh shit, now we forced to face this. And now you forced to look at their past, how they was raised, how they see things. It's different from how you see things. Now how do you handle that? Because now you're conflict in your house with something that you got to deal with.
Yeah, because that's tough.
But imagine doing that shit and you married.
No,
you shack up and get none of that shit out the way. Y'all niggas just got married and then lived together, and now you forced with this conflict.
Okay, what you just said, right? All right, I posed this question too. Well, then why is it so fucking important for me to introduce you to any part of my life if living with you is not? You know, if I'm saying I'm gonna live with you, I'm saying, hey, I want some part of a commitment. Why is it important to introduce you to my people, for them to get to know you, my mom, my dad, any of that shit? If that's the case, then we shouldn't even be going that far, because it ain't really real until you start thinking like that, you know? In all honesty, I'm not going to introduce you to my people because you don't mean that much. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you definitely shouldn't be living together. You don't need
right. What we doing then? Because hell, if I'm saying no, I'm about to start, use their term, shacking up with you, then damn, I'm saying, hey, look, I'm about to cross the threshold here, you know. So I feel honored enough to introduce you to my daughters, my sons, my mom, my dad. You know what I'm saying? My brother.
I cannot speak for anybody else, but far as my Gordwin family tree and Sperling family tree, I don't think it's that nigga on them bitches, on their branch, not their leaf, not their root, not piece of dirt, not fucking seed.
Exactly.
Hit them damn sheets before they got married. I can't think of one.
I can't either.
Fucking I don't give a damn. I can't think of one. Nigga, our granddad had like 18 motherfucking kids.
Wait a minute, yo. That's both sides though.
I just said Gordwin and Sperling.
No. I ain't even talking about Gordwin and Sperling. I'm talking about the women and the men, nigga.
Facts, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Granny and Shed wasn't fucking.
Shit.
I had somebody ask me not too long ago, you know, my parents is fairly like really young compared to some other people's parents. And so my grandparents are really young compared to what their grandparents will be. So then when I tell them like how old my parents might be or my grandparents, whatever like that, they be like, dang, like y'all all so young, all y'all so young and stuff like that. And they be like, why your parents so young? Or why your parents so young? And I just be like, you know why? Because we're whores, okay?
No.
You know what killed me about that?
They some motherfucking lies. Man, look, before I even got out of high school, there was a motherfucker in McLean that was pregnant in 7th grade.
That's a little bit too.
Right.
That's a little bit too soon.
No, but
7th grade running and ripping.
But really, it's not. Okay, when you look back on our lineage, just ancestry period. Okay, every motherfucking body was young. Niggas wasn't getting married in their 20s and shit. Niggas was getting married in their teens.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see. I don't know where they come up with this shit.
Yeah, did they put?
You know what I'm saying?
They can put an age limit on everything now.
It wasn't no age limit.
Man, look, these motherfuckers.
You gotta be this old.
Right.
Grinding.
Yeah. Nigga, ain't nobody waiting till they can hardly use their motherfucking body anymore to start fucking.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Hunching.
Look.
Where do you think the term hunching came from?
Right.
We didn't invent this shit. Hunching. Came
Man,
back,
please.
nigga. Heap and hunching was both formed in the same year, 1825.
Could you stop?
We about to go do a whole heap of hunching in this motherfucker.
Shit, man. Look, it wasn't no. Look, even in our slavery days, okay. Look, them white motherfuckers was coming out there getting that young poutine, baby. It wasn't no,
Bruh,
wasn't no age on that.
I'm about to be real raw with you, and this is hard. What? Look, when it comes to that shit, I bet not ever hear a white motherfucker say "don't shack up," because what they fucking ancestors did was
man,
horrible.
Come on,
put
man.
a bag over a nigga head and have him fuck his daughter.
Right,
reproducing the same breed.
Exactly. That shit to me don't apply to us.
They
don't
was buck breaking and doing all that. Look, I ain't got time. But when it comes to my own churchy ass folks up in this motherfucker talking about don't shack up, they don't get the fuck out of my face. Because what I'm gonna do is 33 years just being married but not happy. Your ass 50 years in, y'all motherfuckers is best friends and that's it. But
the cool thing is, some of the people that be saying that be the main ones that be doing that did or did everything under the sun.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Before
saying?
they got married.
Exactly.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But then you know how they do it. Then when they flip it and they got saved, then it's just completely different.
Yeah, but you really ain't got saved. You trying to bring God down to you. Hey, look, you trying to bring God down to you, but it ain't a man that I know in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Really, when you think about it, either he had no women or a bunch of damn women.
Bruh,
okay.
Solomon and David, them motherfuckers had 100 wives and like 100 concubines. You know how much fucking that is?
Hell yeah. Look, Samuel's mom was a second wife. Hannah was 2 wives to his father. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you
Ishmael
can't tell me.
Here.
Right, Ishmael. So would you say that was shacking up? They never said Abraham was shacking up, even though he fucked somebody outside his wife.
Nigga bust all in that maid.
I bet he regretted it.
Hell no, he was with it. What you talking about? Shit,
the aftermath, not the
nigga, Abraham went down as the father of all fathers in this bitch. Yeah, nigga, Abraham gave birth to fucking Muslims.
Look,
both his lineages popped this shit off.
I always been told my daughters in Destiny, you on here so you can, look, don't act like a girlfriend now. You be a wife. You act like a wife right off because that's biblical. It never said a woman was a girlfriend. You don't see that shit in there either. They said that when a woman was made, hey, she was a wife. Bottom line, that's her title. Okay, you act as though that is what you are. You know what I'm saying? That way, you not earn, but you make a nigga earn the respect.
Well, you know what
I'm saying?
I'm glad you told her that because I told her, look, check this out. Don't you give a nigga that type of treatment if he don't earn that shit.
I mean, it's
don't come in there like no wife. Come in that bitch like nigga, yo, we got to figure it out.
Me personally, I feel like I would tell my daughter would be in between. I wouldn't use
figure it out.
Be a wife, but I would be the term. I would use the terms of know your worth. You know what I'm saying? So when you come in,
right,
he know that you're not gonna be no little girlfriend. You are gonna be a wife,
right?
But I wouldn't use the term like just be a wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that, because like Didi said, that's something somebody.
Some niggas don't deserve wife actions.
That's something somebody got to earn.
But damn sure don't be no babysitter, and you ain't no being no nigga's mama. You know what I'm saying?
You know, but the thing that cute about people like that is that they know that right off before they even move in. Before they know that they be babying him.
Yeah.
It's just when it become inconvenient, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
But when it's convenient for them to baby him, then they want to baby him.
You know, I never understand that shit. Okay, you out, you paying your bills, you doing all this shit. Okay, then you decide to get you a baby nigga. Okay, because you got baby nigga fever. Okay, so you invite this baby in, right? And then you get mad if the nigga don't start working and shit like that, right? Okay, but you got baby nigga fever. Okay, you was paying all your bills and shit before. Why not just kick his ass out, nigga? It's abort. We need to abort your ass. It's as simple as that.
Omaha. Change the play. Change the motherfucking play.
Shit. Get rid of the motherfucking nigga. I don't understand. It ain't hurting you if you was already paying all your shit before.
Well, as my girl said in her last album, Jasmine, it's the D.
But you know what,
to
D?
these motherfuckers.
You know what, D?
It is a term for that. Dickamized.
I like that.
You know what I call it?
That's what they call it. That's what they call it.
You know what I call it? Ridiculous. You feel what I'm saying?
I like both. I'm gonna go with dickamized. Is it like victimized? Is victimized?
Yeah. It's like you being hypnotized but by dick. Like that's what it is.
Got dickamized.
That's what they say.
Girl, this bitch dickamized.
No, that's exactly what they be saying. That's what they be saying. Like in some of these group chats, they be talking like that.
They be mad wild.
It's like us, D. They say we be pussy whipped.
Yeah,
that's I get pussy whipped. I whip.
Bang, 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 bang.
You know? My love go bang, bang, bang. Well, they better run for cover.
Man, look, all I'm saying is I ain't gonna tell my kids that. Yeah, you definitely want a nigga to earn. And you definitely want to always show that you worth. You know what I'm saying? But no, you ain't no motherfucker's babysitter or nothing like that, man. You know,
facts. And on that note, nigga, wait. On that note, because they doing their countdown. Fuck these niggas. We about to take a quick commercial break. We gonna be back with some more shit. Hope you hoes out. I hope you women out there ain't getting dick around.
No, that's not the He didn't call the women hoes.
I took it back. Women. Well, hoes get dick around. Women don't go through that shit. They don't have
For everybody that's listening.
But it's a distinguished. I ain't talking to all y'all, but you know what? If I throw a rock in the crowd, the hurt dog gonna bark. That's what it said.
It's a wrap. Roll the commercial.
And we're back. And yo, this drinks on me. It's to all you women out there who are dickamized. Or dickatized.
Digmatized. Like
Digmatized.
Yes.
We that's on the shirt, bitch. Don't y'all steal that. Putting that shit on it's on the shirt already. You steal it, I'm suing.
You know what I was thinking about, man, y'all? Okay. I'm thinking about, like, you know, when they talk about this whole
master plan,
shacking up shit, you know, they talk about soul ties. You know, and if you fucking around with a bunch of motherfuckers, you end up, getting soul ties. Your soul is tied to this person, like it's marrying them in some type of way.
Oh, I thought that was only when you hit raw.
I don't know. I never really looked into that, but you know, I can educate myself on that too.
I saw a post like that one time. Like every time you
That
have
sounds like something somebody tell themselves in that moment.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
Because nigga, you gotta look. Your daddy can say that because he didn't believe in rubber. He was like the cone heads when that shit was. He was like the nigga off cone heads, or he was like niggas from Holly Springs, and only niggas from Holly Jolly understand what I mean by that. But when you got that rubber on, nigga, that's a whole blockage right there. This is blocked. It's like, nope. And so go back in. So you straight. That's only for raw shit. That don't count if you properly protect yourself. You ain't putting none of your soul in the nigga. So you okay. So let me clarify for y'all out there.
I mean, okay, look.
Only apply. Soul ties only apply when you dog dogging. All right, okay, back to it, bro.
Look, even the Bible talks about, you know, if you think, okay, about it, it's a sin.
You sin.
Yeah, you sin it. So why in the fuck you got to go all the way into shacking up with anybody then? Because most motherfuckers, when it start, it's all physical. And nigga, you ain't in love with nobody when you first, you know what I'm saying, meet a motherfucker. What draws you to him is it's a physical thing.
It's a primal thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. Yeah, it is nothing. That's why I said I think that's just going way overboard with some shit. And it's another way to oppress some shit that you can't really oppress because, hey, you ain't create that shit. You know, you ain't about to stop a motherfucker. Look, when we coming into a sexual desire, most time you coming in young and you ain't done shit yet when you start feeling them feelings. You know, like that's just something naturally that God then placed there.
It's primal. You know? I don't know about for young women, but I know it's to come to a point when a young nigga wake up sticky and don't know what the just wake up.
I mean, like, but no, women the same way too.
You know, you thought you just peed on yourself.
Yeah,
that
like, shit
just
don't
let it rock. You like, fuck it, we gonna rock the day.
That shit does not happen.
I think for women, it's too much traumatization in between because then the point of puberty and getting a cycle and stuff like that, it become a little traumatizing.
Yeah, I think it got to be different for y'all.
But the dudes,
you
kind of tell the change in them because every single one start acting different. You like, but last year, you wasn't on that though. This is not you. Like, look. It be completely different.
I can tell I knew when my nephew's balls dropped, the instant it dropped. I was like, they in it. I knew.
They always been freaky dicky, but I think
ain't it though?
They always
them niggas always rape my girlfriend. Well, my wife died. Nigga, they was too. I was like, way to go, Paula. Way to go.
I got so many stories, but I can't even put them out there like that. If they was here, I would, but I ain't gonna do it to them.
That's my dogs. And
all I'm saying is, you don't catch that first whiff of horniness because you got a piece. You don't, and that's on both sides. You know, women too. Goddamn it. Look, our grandmother was the shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hell,
look. Do you remember us in the house where the fuck we hit puberty? Man, fucking static channel, and you might catch a boob every night.
Right.
To the fucked up TV, you'll catch a boob. You like, oh, that's a nipple. Like, ain't seen no parts of no type of boob.
Shit,
ain't seen no twat at all.
Something stinking out of there right there. That look kind of. Oh wait, my mouth's moist.
Wait, that's a nipple. Like Red Shoe Diary.
Yeah. Shit, man, please. Nigga, you watch it, look, just a video, nigga. Man, but it go both ways. It go both ways, man. You see somebody on there, some nigga on there, man, he all cut up and shit. Women be just the same way, man. You know.
Just say Michael B. Jordan. All these motherfuckers be going crazy over
right but now. They do. I mean, look. Come on.
I had the same celebrity crush for some years. Even though his life
that motherfucker.
He's not gonna do this. Okay. He's not gonna do this. But he turned his life around for the Lord and he got married, and I didn't try to let him live his life. You know? I'm not gonna say I don't never troll this man because I did troll him at one point, but I don't do it no more.
But I'm saying though, you know, like you ain't never met him, but still is there. You know what I'm saying? You got even the crush is there. It's a physical connection.
Here's my thing. Why wasn't this shit ever mentioned? Like, how can you justify saying shacking up is a sin when the top dogs in the Bible with straight fucking, like the song.
Man.
No
Come
interruptions at all.
Right. Exactly.
Look
Man,
at these niggas. Look at Solomon. Look at David. Look at all of the kings. They
Yeah.
were fucking. Not
Yeah.
one, but 100, 200,
Right.
300.
Exactly. Right.
Like,
Nigga, it ain't a word for that kind of orgy.
It's so many things about that because the Bible and going over the Bible in itself, that's a whole topic in its own. But I was just watching something the other day and it was just saying how much stuff you don't know how much stuff is left out of there. Like it's just who can how can
it's
you
several
say,
books.
Yeah, like how could you say like you really don't even know? Like it's probably so much other stuff. Who knows? Like
my thing is just for the purposes of shacking up. How can they justify that to kid? When you get grown, how is it justifiable? It don't make sense when it's like, yo, when he got married to that one motherfucker, that 199 women are shacking up at this point.
You know, a lot of people try to say, you know, they try to do the real man boy thing with this. Like, you know, you ain't a real man. A real man wouldn't consider shacking up with no female. Okay.
That's a real dumb man. They left out a word.
But my thing is with that shit is, okay, but you think you got a real man when you marry him, right? Okay. And then when he divorced your ass, then why ain't he a real man no more?
that's what I was gonna say. So
you know what I'm saying? So right. So on the opposite spectrum of that, and we got a higher divorce rate than ever right now. Okay. You married a nigga, I guess you said he was a real man. Okay. And then the nigga started having the men like tendencies, and maybe he went and did something with somebody else. Okay. And now he's not a real man no more. You know, now you ready to divorce, you ready to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Why is he not the real man? Well, let's say he didn't. Let's say he didn't do anything. Okay, but he just tired of your ass because he live with you now. Now he really know who the fuck your fake ass are. You know, he not a real man now.
You know that nigga failed that. He changed the fucking right proper word. Your fake ass are.
Don't you? But listen to this. Ain't it something though? D, check this out. Ain't it something though? Tell me something. Tell me this. Ain't it something how people say, you know, oh man, he done changed. Did he? Or she done changed when they get in, you know, a marriage like for a long, you didn't see none of that prior? I had one girl tell me one time, she was like, yeah, you know, he came in there, he had a ring on his finger and everything, you know, you ignored all that, right? Until he bust upside her head, then all of a sudden he ain't that nigga no more. But he had a ring on his finger. You pointed that out when you first met him, which means you knew he was married. Okay. And you just let it go by.
So you saying that because some people they be in there 10, 15 years and they get divorced. So you saying that it's not possible for somebody to change?
No, I'm not saying that.
I mean, yeah, you could.
I'm not saying that.
Some stuff from the jump, but it is possible for somebody to change over that amount of time.
No. I agree with what you're saying. I'm saying, what you say, D?
No, I ain't gonna cut you off. I'll go after you. Go ahead, big dog. I'm finna drink right quick.
No, I'm definitely not saying that. Now, you changed, no doubt. But I'm talking about when people like talk about them kind of changes that they did. You know, like they ain't see that in them prior. You know, like maybe if you would have lived with them before, you wouldn't be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be.
Okay, you talking about like simple changes.
Yeah, I'm saying let's go on the opposite side of, you know, because shacking up is really the beginning. Okay, that's the beginning stage. But what about the opposite side when you divorced or you're allowing yourself to see what you saw before? You know what I'm saying? Or you finally allowing in the full person. You know, because some people think that it's changed, but really that person ain't changed. That's the same person.
Yeah,
they just letting go of the potential or the possibility of, like, most people. Oh, I'm sorry, that's you was talking. What are you saying? I
was just saying that I think they just be overlooking it. With the type of change that they're talking about, I think with that he do get a point. A lot of stuff, especially women, I feel like they see from the jump. but they overlooked it in terms of what, because whatever it is they looking for, like one person saying the other day, everybody's looking to get something out of a relationship.
Right.
Both people is taking something, both people is giving something if it's the right way. But
Right.
if the only person is giving, and they just taking, like depending on what it is, you seen that they was like that from the door.
Right. This ain't something they present.
You wanted to give it. Now you tired of giving, so now it's an issue.
Right.
Well, I have rules to a relationship that I'm gonna give to you, beautiful women out there, and some of you hoes out there too. So,
all the
how it
hoes.
goes.
Help all the hoes.
I'm helping all the hoes out because they be tripping. All right, look, I call it the same way your job gives you a probation period.
Right.
You can approach a relationship the same way. That's like a 3-month thing. It's 90 days. I ain't talking about the fucking movie with Steve Harvey and shit. I'm talking about your ass, real life, 90 days, right? I call that the puppy phase. That's the love phase. Everybody is just so in love and bliss in those 90 days, you know, they're going through it and all that shit. It's after that, right? After that gives you enough time to start to discover. Actually, you could discover people's habits after the first month, but you could really start paying attention to the habits of a person, how they act, because they get comfortable after that first month, especially after that second month. In the third month, nigga, you noticing shit. But what people fall into is the potential trap. They look at you, they see you might have drive during those 90 days, you might have dreams, you might have goals, ambition, all them good ass words that mean the same shit. But people need to separate potential from what is reality. If I tell everybody this, and I promise you, I live by this. If you can't accept the person for who they are at the moment, like right now, what they're showing you right now, not what you feel they can potentially be or what you want them to be, but what they are, what they're showing you. If you're not cool with that, then don't get serious like that. Don't even take it that step, because potential is cool, but that shit ain't guaranteed. And you always lose if you sit your ass there thinking about the potential of a person, because they might not feel it for themselves and they might not ever reach that motherfucking mark. But you sitting there falling in love with the nigga you saw them being. You staying with a nigga that you saw them being when they showed you who they were over and over and over again. Now, to go back to what Desi was saying, could people change? Situations in life changes you, especially over a long period of time. If you went 10, 2 decades, a decade, 3 decades, 30, 50 years with a motherfucker, everything will change. You won't be as sexual as you was no more. Sex won't even be a big factor no more after a while. Goddamn, you just be cool just being in that motherfucking eating popcorn, watching TV after a while.
Right.
Gordwin. You always be in info when you're Gordwin. I'm sorry. And it's like, but you learn to control it in your 30s. So it's like, as you get older, those things start to fall on the wayside, and you look more towards happiness on both ends. But then life can change shit. It can be traumatic experiences that change shit. It can be situations where somebody's trying to better themselves. They in school or some shit like this, and the attention or whatever it is, the energy that they was focusing on you lessens because they have to put it towards someone else. Children can change you. It's like, it ain't just me and you no more. We have a life here that we are responsible for because they did not ask to be here. Multiple children, like that nigga guy, can change. Child support can change. Fuck that bitch. But no, it's like things can change you. So your question, yes, you can change when certain situations like that hit, right? But to your dad's point, there are signals and signs that you see from the get-go, like you said, that you can choose to ignore because of potential. Potential is a good thing, but it's also a very stagnant, killing ass thing in a relationship.
Yeah, I agree with Didi on that. Definitely don't let potential be your reason.
You know what? I'm gonna add something to D. A process even that comes before the first process you talked about with the puppy love and shit. Okay, you gotta treat this like it's a business in some sense. Okay, niggas don't interview nobody no more. Okay, because you know when a motherfucker coming in for an interview, you see a lot of shit, and if you choose to hire that motherfucker on, then that's different.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you look at it like niggas don't interview nothing. Okay. Nowadays, it's just, I
Bruh,
see, I
nowadays,
want, that's it.
Look, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm
for this
saying?
generation.
But that needs to be a factor there, just like it would be on a job.
For my generation, it ain't even that. Now it's like
Y'all don't even
the interview process is just looking at your Facebook page.
Okay, so y'all don't even conversate.
They don't even do that. Like the interview process is looking at your Facebook page or something like that. Okay, let's go. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that's how they be thinking. That's how simple and stupid it is now.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous though.
And on the internet, you can really make yourself be whoever you want on the internet.
Man, look at here. Internet is a gift when you know how to use it, but it's a fucking curse when you use it the wrong way. I remember when the internet, like Facebook first dropped, I had just gotten college when Facebook got big. We used Facebook to find motherfuckers around, and we still had to go talk to these motherfuckers face to face. It wasn't no, oh yeah, that's just where I'm going. It was like, oh yeah, you around. Poke.
Right.
I've talked about this so long.
That's what I'm saying, man. It need to be.
It was Poke. You don't remember Poke on Facebook?
Hey.
Do you remember Poke on Facebook? Was you Daryl? You remember Poke on Facebook?
Yeah, I remember Poke.
Too young to get on Facebook, but Poke was an option on Facebook. It was only three options. It was like I forgot, like something else, and then it was Poke. And if you hit Poke, it waved at the motherfucker he was poking. And if they poke back, nigga, that means poking. Later on, you just hit with them and poke.
Oh, I'm saying, man, look, it still wasn't. You got to have a much more interviewing game. Okay,
I think they need to interrogate.
Bro.
Yeah, but it is, but that's what I'm saying. That process need to be there. It need to come there before all the rest of the shit.
My nigga, they don't even think about what are you at. Like, okay, in the beginning, you shouldn't even worry about it because right now y'all just trying to fill out each other to see if this shit even rocking. But after a while, when you think you might be getting serious, you need to really evaluate.
Hell yeah.
What you bring into the table for me, because at this point, evaluate where you are in life. Like I'm doing this, and this. Are you adding? Or would you be pulling from me energy-wise? It's like, nigga, because if you pulling from me, then I don't really need you on this tip right now. You ain't where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Take the time, if you really like a motherfucker like that, and build them up to that point. It's a book, Celestine Prophecy. Look it up. It talks about different energy and how it goes back and forth. But the basis of it is, fuck that 50-50 shit. Come in 100-100. That way when y'all both hit, y'all building. Y'all not pulling. If you come in 100 and that nigga coming in 50 or vice versa, one person will always be pulling because they're whole. So they need you to feel whole. But at the same time, you can never be whole because you always have to give. You can't, there's nothing building. So most of these people, they don't even think about, yo, what can you add to the table? Like all these Instagram hoes, models and shit that's up on, all they got is their body. What you gonna do with that? Some of them getting paid. Now, don't get twisted. Now, some of them motherfuckers getting paid off what they doing.
But that ain't gonna be enough to have no full relationship though.
No,
exactly.
Make all the money in the world off of snapping a pic, but then when it's time to really be down the trenches in a relationship, what is that gonna do?
Right.
Feel me? Exactly. I miss relationships that started in the motherfucking trenches. I love relationships that started in the goddamn trenches and they came out of them bitches together. Like get some years in, motherfucker. And then this is another thing that I had to learn when it came time. When you in there with somebody, like you really in there with somebody, one, take a look at their background.
Oh, most definitely. But see, that's the shit you do. That's
realize
the shit you
how
do.
They were raised different from you. You can have a whole view. Like our family, Gordwins and Spurley, we big on family. Right? It's like, nigga, we big on that. We're physical people. I see you, I'ma hug you, pick your ass up, kiss you on your forehead, on your cheek.
Right.
And female, kiss you on your forehead or your cheek. That's just how our family is. We like Italians with that shit. And then you might get into
I know. We talked about it, mean.
You might get into it on that shit. Oh no, we got Italians. I found that shit when they had that free trial. We got it.
You know what? I can get that and they accidentally snuck up with me and charged me, bro. I didn't
No, your ass forgot to cancel. Oh, I canceled.
I didn't mess up the game.
First day, I stayed up there, everything I had to do, and canceled that same day.
See, that's I didn't plan over some days and forget. That's why I'm
exactly. So it's like research, because Their way of viewing and what they have that's important is different from you. It's people in their family, their only way of expressing love was buying them things or being there financially, but it was never a hug or never love like that. So when you expecting that from the other motherfucker, they don't know how to give you that because that's not what they gave.
How could you please somebody like that? Like, I mean, I guess because I'm thinking in terms of like how we was raised.
That's what I'm saying. Now you see what you just said.
But I mean, how you gonna be able to cater to somebody that's like that? You ain't gonna be able to
do
all
issues
the time.
that shacking up solve.
Do that, like, and your mental, that's not love. That's not real love.
And you know what, Daryl, big up to you. And I'm gonna big up your daddy right quick because your daddy introduced me to a book called The 5 Love Languages.
Wow. Oh yeah,
which is a very good book.
Yeah.
But at the heart of it, it teaches you that the way that you love is great, but you have to learn to love the person that you with the way that they receive it. And they have to love you in the way that you receive it, not the way that you want to give it. So some people is the gift giving part of it. It's like receiving gifts. Like that's how you express your love. You show them that you love them by giving them things. They might show you that they love you but with words of affirmation or physical touch. Most of the time, like us, Gordwins, I can only speak for Gordwins and probably Spurs, but I know Gordwins for sure. In our love language, we always gonna have physical touch up there. Because that's just how we are. Physical touch is just a thing. It ain't gotta be fucking. It ain't gotta be sexual. It could just be I'm on you or I'm laying on you. You know what I'm saying? And quality time. Those two things seem to play a factor. We don't really give a fuck about the gift giving.
Yeah.
Words of affirmation because we have a little bit of vein in us. So we don't need your words of affirmation as much. We don't need
right.
I think like you said, once you know that, then it do help you because then it lets you know that you can't make it work once you understand it. But if you don't understand that side and you trying to figure out why they like this, why they keep on doing that, that ain't right. Then you battling all the time with them because you don't really understand them.
That's the key.
It's completely different in that way. Mine's is like quality time and love and affirmations, and his is what, like gift giving, like something like that, and then probably
how he express it or how he receive it.
I think both, right, Corey?
Corey, you can step in the motherfucking camera, man. You family, I can't bully you.
I mean, gift giving and stuff, your love language.
Is that how he shows love?
Is that how you show it, or is that how you give it? It's both, man. Yeah, like it's kind of like a mixture of both. Because I know that is how he showed me, but then that's also kind of like how he feels appreciated in a way too.
Okay, see, and that's important to learn those things. Like that book, if you follow it, it'll save you a lot of time if people actually tell the truth about what their shit is and then give it to their partner. Because then it takes the guessing out of it. The main thing that you want to do in life is understand perspective. And understanding is what you should seek. It's not right or wrong, it's understanding. So you get that. You know what I'm saying?
It's another aspect to this too, man, that I wanted to add in is that sometimes people just don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Like me and my wife have been together going on 9 years now, and I remember us having like a little, spat, but I was telling her, like in the situation with us, because we're a blended family, both of us had our set of kids when we got married, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes a person, what they feel, they kind of broadcast that out on somebody else. Like, if you feel like I'm not worth this, then you tend to put that out and you can't accept it from somebody else, even though, and I had to explain that like in the way of, well, you're not that person to me. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what you done brought to me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to represent you. I want to, experience life with you. I want to be able to do these things with you because for what you do for me and mine is different than it been with anybody else. And that baggage thing, we all bring some of that into relationships, and that could cut off a lot of shit. Sometimes you don't even know what is sitting in the back of your mind playing out, or even walls that you got up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like, that's a whole nother episode, nigga. That's Raising Cain. We're going to get there.
But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just don't, you don't know. You know, so
Dad, you is right. And Dad, you're right. I think that go back to the shacking up though. Like you said,
Yeah.
that's probably why you need, in some way, that's one
yes,
you need to, because when you do, then you can unpack that baggage.
yes, yeah, you need that
If
shit.
you can't handle
Yes,
Throw that
what's
shit
in
away.
there. Because because if you can't work that out, then you most likely not gonna be able to work it out after that. Like,
No, it's a
Right.
wrap.
yeah.
Yeah, right now.
I mean, to me that is an altar moment, and I'm saying that shacking up period is an altar moment. That should be a place where I can come, or where we can come and lay it all down and unpack everything, and then see if this is what we really want to do. Just like I go to the altar and I kneel down and I pray to my God and I unpack everything that I done, you know what I'm saying? Or I repent for everything I done, you know what I'm saying? And he listens and he's accepting to that and show me how to fix it or let it go. You know what I'm saying? One way or another, we need that. Destiny, you hit that dead on, baby girl, with unpacking that shit. You need to unpack. And I don't think people look at it like that. Like you keep saying shacking up. I mean, but shit like that, it ain't all about sex. When they saying that shit, they bring it all into one category of something. And
So let's just call it unpacking.
That's exactly what it is.
To coin the term, I think, right. Switch the term for away from the negative, because they have such a negative light on the shacking up. It's time to switch it to something else. Switch it to what it's really.
Hey, yo, put that on the shirt too. What we got? Dickmatized. Dickmatized.
That's the thing.
Unpacking.
Yes.
Okay, you got to be able to do that, man. But you know what? It's a negative connotation, period, on sex with church. Every damn thing that sex is the devil. And the devil ain't create that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything you talk about in the church, it is like sex is a forbidden thing to talk about in most churches.
The older church.
Yes. This go back into what my baby girl was trying to bring in earlier about the old church and the new church.
They really have shifted things. Like the newer pastors, they come in doing a lot of shifting. And I mean, you got to watch who you listen to regardless, because that do makes a difference. But they have been putting stuff in a way that's more understandable and relatable. You got to be realistic. Like sex is in the Bible, sex is part of life. Why is it not spoken of in church? Like,
why do y'all keep
trying to
without immaculate conception? The nigga was born with no fucking. That right there alone blows my mind.
You know what? People not gonna like this.
People never like what I say. Let me be clear. People never like what I say. But guess what? I do. So therefore, I mean, I'm not lying. As long as I'm not lying, I'm cool with it. I'm telling you the truth. He was born without any fucking. So therefore, they just don't like the words. Let go of the words. You know what?
Now, what did you say in our last episode? He was born without getting no booty. You feel what I'm saying?
The first no booty born baby.
Shit, I mean, come on, man.
If that was the truth, she might have got lucky with that. Because then when you gotta go express that out, that's what I wish I was saying to my daddy. Dad, I don't know.
Nigga didn't even have to hit that Bridgerton. What's that show on Netflix? What's that? Bridgerton on Netflix.
I know Bridgerton.
That nigga didn't even have to have a pull-out game. What didn't even have to be 100. That nigga just woke up one day like, yo, surprise, nigga, we pregnant, bitch.
Hey, I guess Mary was shacking up.
Nigga, they both, he was born in the shack.
She was with the Lord, though. She was shacking up with the Lord.
She was shacking up, so that means something.
So how can y'all argue shacking up anymore?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now you look, you caught it, D. You caught it. That's what I was saying.
They said
I guess Mary was shacking up.
And blessed her with a baby that didn't require any sheet hitting.
Right.
Therefore, shacking up is required. The Lord had to make sure they were straight.
Yeah. And look, from that came the Savior that saved us all.
Yeah, somebody said Joseph said he didn't know if he was the daddy for real though.
Joseph did. In the Bible, look, an angel had to come and tell Joseph that the baby in Mary was God's baby. You know what? An angel came and told Joseph that.
See, that was the first episode of Maury, for real.
Hey, you want to know something? No, you stupid.
about Jesus.
You are not the father.
He said if the angel don't come and tell me this baby man, that's it.
Yeah,
you know what that let me know?
On that.
You don't know what that let me know? Joseph was black as a motherfucker. His name was Joe. Because white people would accept that shit. You know what, baby? You're right. Black people like, man, this ain't my baby.
What? You been what?
That ain't my baby. What you talking about?
She done been digmatized.
We ain't even shacked shit yet. We ain't even shacked up yet. What you talking about?
That's because she been digmatized. You know what I mean?
She wasn't digmatized.
And now she
roller.
No, I'm saying the way Joseph was thinking. Oh, you done been digmatized, bitch. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. So you trying to blaspheme on the Lord?
Joe was 5 heartbeats. I gotta fight every night to prove my love. An angel had to come down and be like, bro.
Yes, an angel did have to come and tell Joseph, check your shit now. You know what I'm saying? You about to fuck up. Joe. Okay, a good thing.
Why? Joe, it's the Lord, Joe. It's the Lord's baby.
Yeah, it's the Lord.
Okay, cool.
Right.
All right, then.
But just think, what if the angel came down and Joseph was like, no, she been in there fucking shacking up. You ain't about to convince me, nigga. I mean, come on, man.
Well, that's
why I say that shit.
That would have been the brother
fetched,
Ike.
Man.
He had a different name. Joe beat kids. Ike beat women. So she just happened to have the right name. That nigga name was Ike. Ooh, shit. The Bible would have ended. The New Testament would have ended quick. Goddamn shit. Mary got pregnant. The end.
Yeah, man. All that shacking up shit gone somewhere with that.
All right. So now we're at the time where we got the takeaway point.
Okay.
This is the point of the podcast where you give your takeaways, something that you want to give the people to take home and evolve with. So I'm gonna start with our guest, the beautiful Destiny, Miss Monae. What would you give people to take away from this episode?
I think to flip the term, like I said, it's time to flip that term. It's time to take the negativity away from it and really think about what it could be used for and use it to your benefit. Don't just let people come down on you for shacking up. Know who you're with. Know who you're investing in.
There it is. I like that. I like that. Bro, what you got?
Man, I go back to this interviewing thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, put the process in place. You know what I'm saying? And put it in there seriously. Get to know who you with, man. You know what I'm saying? Get to know who you hiring on your squad. Nigga, if I got a dream, then I want to hire the dream team. You get what I'm saying? I don't need all that other bullshit. So interview, please, y'all.
I like that. We got flip the term. Dope. I think we had the name for the term. It was the same shit. I forgot the fucking name, but we'll get it. Interview, which is dope. If I had to get somebody anything to take away from this, it's your ass better fucking live with the motherfucker before you do anything else. Don't be no goddamn fool and move in with a motherfucker that you ain't never stayed with no more than 3 days. Are you stupid? Are you fucking stupid? That's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's just dumb.
Are you dumb?
Right. Are you
don't? This is my takeaway. Don't be dumb. You won't buy food. How the fuck you gonna look at food but not do that? But on that note, we're gonna do this good old bird salute. So it's up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink. Big up to our guest tonight, Destiny.
Yes, sir.
Baby. Hey, look, we'll be back same motherfucking time, same motherfucking channel. Keep a smile on your face, love in your heart. Be blessed. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay dope.
Stay dope.
Take us on home, Red.
I never saw the sun shining so bright. I never saw the moon with so much light. Bluebird singing in the trees.
Yeah, she had to stop
Nothing but the